So you got Killing Floor 2 in the latest sale, excitedly installed it, launched the game, and have no idea where to go from there. Well, be not troubled, my fearless little fraggers. OP is here to give you just the right amount of tips to get you started without swamping your poor little brain beyond hope of repair. That's right, it's time to get unscrubbed with your lovable shiny domed host, OP Lols. You may be thinking to yourself, but OP, it's a horde shooter. I've played a million of these and there's nothing to learn. That's where you're wrong, Steve. This is why no one likes you. There's some key tips any Killing Floor newbie needs to know before they can contribute meaningfully to the game. Tip number 1, know your role. This game has roles, like many others, called perks. The difference with Killing Floor 2 being that some roles are really difficult to play until you level that perk up or upgrade your weapons during the match, meaning you have to be able to compensate in the early game by demonstrating a certain level of slickness. The only way to know whether you'll be good at a role is by trying them all out, preferably in a single player game or with friends so you don't ruin other people's experiences. Tip number 2, not all creeps are created equal. You need to learn how to handle the different mob types, especially the tougher specials like pounders or sirens. It's all pretty simple once you get a hang of it, but how well you can kill certain mobs varies greatly depending on what class you are and what weapons you have at the time. A medic trying to swing a shovel at a charging pounder is really not helping out their team very much. Tip number 3, physician, heal thyself. Whenever you see the old health meter dip more than 10 points below max, cue that thing like it's a toothbrush/hand grenade. That's right, it was a James Bond reference. It was funny, stop it. Waiting until your health is already low to use your heal is a common newbie mistake. Think about it like this, since there's no cost to your self heal other than the cooldown, every second you're not shooting up that magical cocktail is costing you health. It's kind of like heroin. It might be heroin. Tip number 4, stay with your team. While it can be tempting to wade hip deep into the oncoming horde after you get that sweet eviscerator, you should resist the urge unless you know where the rest of the folks you're playing with are. Dying in this game, especially at higher difficulties, can easily mean game over for everyone. You don't want to be that guy. And that's all you need to keep from scrubbing it up in Killing Floor 2. I hope you all have a blast mowing down hordes of the uncouth dead, and I'll see you in my next video.